Today, we will see some misconceptions and common mistakes related to the following concepts. Misconception 1. Ishan and Nisha were finding the equivalent fraction of 5 by 7. Ishan has written it as 6 by 8 and Nisha has written it as 10 by 14. Find out who wrote the correct equivalent fraction of 5 by 7. Sometimes there is a misconception that adding the same number to the numerator and the denominator of a fraction gives its equivalent fraction. In this way, Ishan had definitely added 1 to the numerator and the denominator of 5 by 7. Therefore, he got fraction 6 by 8, which is incorrect. So option 1 is the wrong answer. The correct understanding is that whenever the numerator and denominator of a fraction is multiplied or divided by the same number, then we get its equivalent fraction. Here, Nisha has multiplied the numerator and the denominator of 5 by 7 with 2 and obtained the fraction 10 by 14. This is an equivalent fraction of 5 by 7. Therefore, option 2 is the correct answer. Misconception 2. One day, the teacher had written fraction 14 by 42 on the blackboard and asked the students to write it in the simplest form. Shaili has given 7 by 21 as an answer and Akshay has given 1 by 3 as an answer. Who wrote it correctly? The last digit of 14 and 42 is even, so the numerator and the denominator can be divided by 2. The obtained result 7 by 21 is considered as the simplest form of 14 by 42. Mistakenly, it is considered that the fraction cannot be simplified further. Therefore, Shaili has given the wrong answer. In any fraction, if only 1 is the common factor of the numerator and the denominator, then it is called as the simplest form of the fraction. To obtain the simplest form, we will first find the HCF of the numerator and the denominator. Here, the HCF is 14. Then, we will divide the numerator and the denominator by the HCF. By doing so, we get the simplest form of 14 by 42 as 1 by 3. That means Akshay has given the correct answer. Now let's see some common mistakes related to equivalent fractions. Sometimes, students understand that by multiplying or dividing the numerator and the denominator of a fraction with the same number gives the other fraction, then those two fractions are equivalent fractions. But when they are asked if 5 by 10 and 8 by 16 are equivalent fractions, then they observe that by multiplying or dividing the numerator and the denominator of 5 by 10 by any number does not give 8 by 16. Similarly, multiplying and dividing 8 by 16 by any number does not give 5 by 10. So, it is misunderstood that both these fractions are not equivalent fractions. As you can see, both 5 by 10 and 8 by 16 represent equal parts. So, they have equal values. That means both are equivalent fractions. By finding the simplest form of the fraction also, we can check whether the given fractions are equivalent fractions or not. Today, we have seen misconceptions and common mistakes related to the following concepts.